Haitawezekana wewe ni mzee ambaye umezaa waizi wawili wasumbue watu kwa sababu ati wewe ni brothers.
Coming out to know how many bullets went into her, from which gun, who had that gun, how close were they together.
So when somebody is 12 years holding gun, how do you handle such a person? Do you greet him? Do you slap him? You shoot him.
Hello, I'm Angela Wamboy, and these are the stories making headlines on Capital TV. Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, has criticized the judiciary for undermining the role of Parliament in legislation. Muturi says the courts have constantly interfered with the functions of Parliament by issuing court orders and injunctions curtailing the implementation of laws passed by Parliament. Muturi's sentiments were echoed by the chairman of the Commission for the Implementation of the Constitution, Charles Nyachai, who urged the courts to respect Parliament. Chief Government Pathologist Johansen Ador has said that the cause of death for a 14-year-old girl, Kwekwe Mandaza, killed in Kwale County, was severe head injury due to gunshot. Ador said the nature of the wounds indicates that she was shot with a bullet with high velocity. Speaking after conducting the post-mortem, Ador said the autopsy report will assist in investigation into the alleged shooting of the girl when police raided their home last month. The report will be forwarded to the Office of Director of Public Prosecution for further direction. The family, through their lawyer, Harun Dubi, says they want the independent investigation to be carried and those officers involved in the extrajudicial killing prosecuted.
Usually what happened, according to the information we had, this is a gunshot, gunshot injuries to the head. And, of course the body is not as fresh as it was. But, you know that the skull never decomposed. So there are features we look at in the skull, which will show us whether this is an entry, this is an exit, and whether it was close or it was far. So there are still features we use to get the cause of death.
Githurai residents who have held 3 days of protest over the release of a police officer said on Friday that they would head to the Director of Public Prosecution's office, Keriako Tobiko, and ask him to terminate the murder case. The residents have been holding demonstrations blocking a section of the Thika Superhighway since Monday to demand the release of the officer, Titus Musila, who is facing murder charges. Addressing journalists, Bradley Ouma, who represented the civil society groups in the area, said the two suspects killed by Musila were all known criminals. The Independent Policing Oversight Authority opened inquiries on the killings after a key witness in the trial, Oscar Mushoki Mwangi, was also shot dead on August 24th this year. Salim Nganga, a resident of the area, defended the officer, saying crime has drastically reduced since he was deployed to serve the area.
The demonstration we have been seeing all along is a vote of confidence to the police service. And we are asking the Director of Public Prosecutor that because he is working for the public, Katitu is also working for the public, and the public has accepted the work of Katitu, that he should enter a null prosequi in favor of Mr. Katitu, because he has the power under the Constitution to terminate that case at any stage. So we are telling him that the people are confident with Mr. Katitu that he has finished crime in Githurai and the whole of Eastlands area.
Kuna wakati nafikanga aswa kama tukielekea hapo mwisho wa mwezi, ukipatikana ukiwa na kiatu ya Sahara, hizi safari boot, unabeba ukiwa mzima mpaka kwa nyumba, ukatolewe zote. Je, isipokuwa tuwe na mtu kama Katitu ambaye ako tayari kuwaondoa hao, tutakuwa safety namna gani? Ni mara ngapi ambaye tuna maskari au ranger ambao wamevaa uniform, wanawake kwa wanawake, unampigia simu na mwambia waizi wametembea kwangu, wanakuambia kwamba gari haina mafuta.
And finally, South African athlete Oscar Pistorius has been found guilty of culpable homicide after the judge ruled that he killed his girlfriend by mistake. Judge Tokozile Masipa said the athlete acted negligently when he fired shots through a toilet door, but in the belief that there was an intruder. She said the state had failed to prove he intended to kill Riva Steenkamp, and he was also found guilty on a charge of negligently handling a firearm that went off in a restaurant but cleared of murder.
Evidence shows that from the onset, the accused believed that at the time he fired shots into the toilet door, the deceased was in the bedroom while the intruders were in the toilet. The accused, therefore, cannot be found guilty of murder dolus eventualis.
For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. I've been your host, Angela Wambui.